Winter cut day 54. It is chest day today. Let's go. We're going to go for, I don't know, boys, like try to just PR on everything because we did have a crap ton of carbs in our system yesterday during the Super Bowl. So hopefully those carbs still remain and we could take advantage of some fast digesting carbs this morning with honey. And I usually just do a spoonful of this kind of nice wildflower honey. That's how I tend to get my carbs in. But yeah, the stack is honey, creatine, a protein shake, and some caffeine. So I'm going to make that while I talk to you guys about my chest day. So I had a very bad shoulder tweak pretty recently. And it lasted almost a month. So I couldn't do any sort of tricep push downs. And I couldn't really do side raises. So I could only do it on my left arm if I wanted to. So I started reintroducing side raises on my last chest day. But for this chest day, I'm going to also reintroduce tricep work and do things similar to what I was doing before. So I will say though, one thing I noticed was whenever I was doing dumbbell pullovers, which is a very, very, very tricep heavy movement, especially the way I was doing it. My bench was not getting any better. My incline bench, that is, which is what I'm trying to get strong. So I think that the dumbbell pullovers might have been digging into my tricep and chest recovery a lot, just because it's such a stretched movement. But I also think the main culprit, right? Not even dumbbell pullovers. The main culprit would be shoulder day to begin with. So I was doing shoulder day for a while there. And I was doing it pretty close to my chest day. Like it would go chest, and then it would be back, legs, shoulders. So I would only have like 48 hours of rest before I would hit my shoulder day after my chest day. And I noticed that every time I would go to do chest day the following Monday, you know, the first day of my split, it would be following a shoulder day with 2 days of rest. So no matter what I was doing, I only had 48 hours of space between my shoulders and chest. So get out of here. So what I started doing was literally, you guessed it, just taking out shoulder day, because I feel as though my shoulders are not a significant weak point by any means. I don't think they're a weak point at all. I think they're a strong point in my physique. And my overhead pressing strength is pretty high, especially proportional to my weight. So I'm not really concerned about that right now. But what I am mostly concerned about is my chest. Overall, I really want to get just a huge chest because that is a somewhat of a weak point that I'm trying to work on. And I think I could turn it into a strong point with the right kind of work. So no gimmicks, just pure optimal training, really. I mean, I'm not even trying to be one of those optimal guys, but optimal training could definitely help. So, you know, and when a lot of guys say train optimal, they're not saying train with like 8 RIR and like never train to failure. What they're saying is take higher rest times, do lower volume, and I'm just speaking kind of in the gym bro language. And, you know, don't do as many exercises. I need to eat this, honey. The message of an optimal gym bro is make what you're already doing more effective. So boys, we got the coffee ready. Now we just need to ice cube it. I don't like, well, I mean, I actually do like iced coffee, but I don't do it because I like putting ice in my coffee. I just do it so that way I can cool it down and like just slam it before I go. I was a little disappointed in the Super Bowl yesterday. I definitely wanted the 49ers to win. I think the Chiefs are like just your very stereotypical winners. I don't think that they are the underdog that I was hoping for to win. So, it is what it is, though. Anyway, though, guys. Sorry, I get a little distracted. I needed some creatine. So I had to go buy some more creatine. And then also, code MSharky996. But yeah, guys. The chest day is going to be good. It's going to be amazing, and I'm figuring things out, learning more about my body and learning more about, you know, the volume that's helpful for me. I'm thinking, guys, I might have to take a reduced volume approach even more than what I already am. Because while my volume's already moderate at this point, I think, who knows? Like, I've always treated chest like one of those muscle groups that need to be destroyed. And obviously, there's a lot of gains to be made in the chest department. So, who knows? I might switch eventually. But either way, I gotta make this protein shake. I'll do that off camera. And I will see you guys in the gym. Boys, we're doing incline presses today. I gotta get the angle sorted out. So, hopefully we're stronger. Let's get a little quad check. I don't know, I got something. So, hopefully we're stronger. I don't know what's gonna happen. But here, I gotta move this. There you go. Lately I've been switching to a more moderate grip instead of like ultra wide. Up. Up. Ah, dude, you took like a power stance. You were like, hey, I was a little delayed. My bad. Alright, so last set there was a lot of cheating involved. I'm going to try not to get this set. I lowered the weight by a good amount. So it is, I don't know, 185 even. So just going to try to really control it here. 3-second eccentric pause, explode. We're gonna do some decline bench. What's up?
Are you done with that?
Yeah, I just gotta get my bag and wipe it down. Alright, max stack, boys. I don't know how this is gonna feel, to be honest, but we're gonna give it our great best. Ugh. You know, boys, most productive part of your training is arguably the rest time, because you are making it to where you can actually have way higher motor unit improvement, which is obviously the goal. And, you know, just better activation, better tension put on the muscle, just from resting. And that's something really efficient that you can do. So I highly recommend taking, you know, 2 minutes minimum. That's kind of what the studies show. You can do what you want for it. That's what the studies show. I mean, obviously, it could vary a little bit from person to person. But generally speaking, most of us got a pretty similar central nervous system, and that's kind of what your central nervous system does. So. We're gonna try the max stack today. Alright, that was extremely heavy, like I thought it would be.
Still doing the same shit every day. Alright, we're gonna head over to side raises.
all the way.
You're good. You're fine, bro. I'll see it, buddy.
Wait, look at this real quick. Look at this. You ready? Ain't that nice?
Shoulders are big.
All right, boys. We are doing a pretty short-lived pump check because we are crunched on time. And this pump is a little faded just because I was talking to the homies. But, yeah, chest day pump in the books.
I'll watch you when you do this. Yeah, see what. Oh, so you stretch your leg out. That's better. Yeah, that's better. I'd rather do that. So say I'm here. Which I did. I mean, pull. Yeah, that's tougher. You feel it a lot, which is good. So, right?
All right, boys, so feeling like the main character after that chest day. Went pretty well. Honestly, I don't know why, but I just felt really chill. Like I just couldn't muster up any real like into my sets, but it's okay because psychological fatigue can actually limit your central nervous system's output of motor unit recruitment, which is basically just a fancy way of saying less energy toward your lifts. So if I get super hype, the weight might move a little easier, but the fatigue adds up. So it's not nothing. Now, with that said, the pump was actually really amazing. Definitely the best. I want to say it was the best looking pump that I've had. I don't think it was the best pump I've ever had, but, well, I mean, even how do you define pump? I would say like a throbbing, like, not even throbbing, but just like a pulsating flow of blood into your muscle after like probably high rep sets. Like if I wanted to get the best pump possible, what I would have done was high rep machine flies, very high rep, probably reps of 20. And I would have done like 4 sets of 20 reps with a minute rest in between each set. And then I would have probably done a drop set to finish off. And then for triceps, same deal. Shoulders, same deal. And then at the end, I probably would have done like a superset of triceps, chest, and shoulders just to make sure that I've maintained the insane pump. And that, man, I would have looked like a gear user, not just in the training, but in the actual physique, man. Goodness, if I did that, you guys have no idea how insane the pump would be. I mean, don't do that because that's really stupid. In terms of actual training stimulus, you're probably way better off doing other things. I mean, you could do it if you want. It'll probably be the same level of stimulus in the end, but it's going to cost you more fatigue. So just think about that, right? You'll see guys like Jay Cutler who go, yeah, man, I'll do 4 sets of 12 repetitions, and I just really try to get some blood in the muscle. I mean, I never went to failure. And I would just really just do quick, no rest. You know, I would take maximum a minute rest. We didn't have phones in the gym. You know, don't talk to me, don't bother me when I'm training. The phones would ring, I'd say don't bother me with anything negative. Nah, I got carried away. He's a funny dude. But that worked really well for him because he was getting the same amount of stimulating reps as Ronnie Coleman, who would do super heavy weights, you know, fairly low reps for a bodybuilder. Same amount of stimulating reps as anybody else who's, you know, just training hard in general. It cost him so much fatigue that he didn't need to be getting. And he could have used that extra energy for a theoretically more optimal split. Now, I know some guy's gonna roast the crap out of me in the comments and say, Jay Cutler knows more than you. And he was Mr. Olympia. I know. He has great accolades and everything, but I'm just saying, if he took a completely scientific approach and said, all right, I'm gonna maximize how much energy I put into my sets, go as hard as I possibly can, rest a little longer, I mean, he would have been a good amount bigger. Probably like 5 to 10 pounds more of muscle. So even though he was already talented and knew what he was doing and had a good method down, there are ways that you could be more efficient about your energy use, which is basically what I was saying earlier, right? Training optimal is basically not saying that, oh, my way is better than your way, but just doing what you're already doing more efficiently. So that's why when people say, oh man, and I caught myself doing that a minute ago, oh man, don't do that, that's stupid. Well, yeah, you could say that, and there's more efficient ways to do things, but at the end of the day, you're getting done what's getting done. And if you don't care about that last, like, you know, bit of energy that you could put into your training, you're gonna get similar results no matter what, you know? Nobody has any special secret or anything. It's just you could manage your energy slightly more efficiently and yield slightly more gains long term. So anyway, that about wraps up today. I'm gonna go home, eat some chicken, walk more, do some cardio. I think what I'm gonna do is I might film some cardio, who knows? But if I don't, I'll see you guys.